Welcome to the Climber Dad channel. Today we're going to be making these campus rungs. If that's something that you want to learn how to do, sit back and relax, enjoy this video. Let me know any comments that you have down below and I will respond to those, and I hope that you enjoy. A little while ago, I was challenged by one of our subscribers to build a campus rung just using hand tools, but I just don't have time. So I hope that you meant something like this and not this, but we're gonna get this challenge done using these power tools. So I'm only gonna use three things actually. I'm gonna use this, I'll use this, and I'm gonna use a tape measure, and we're gonna make this campus rung. We dirtbags are a little shy on money. If you're not shy on money, go down to the description and hit that link to donate to the channel, please. That will help me increase the things that we need to do to create more videos. This is called a stinger or a sticker, and it goes underneath the pallets that come into hardware stores such as bundled lumber. This groove right here cut out so they could run the strap through there, and they're fairly uniform. And if you're really nice, when you go in there, you can usually get these for free. Okay, so this is where it may get a little different for you, is with your tool. Now, I have the Ryobi, and this is a really small saw. I actually don't like using it very much. I have a bigger corded saw that I like using a lot more, but this is my handy, my little go-to. So the plan with this is we're gonna make a rounded edge on this for your hands. We're gonna put a 30-degree angle on the front side, just a little tiny bit, and then a 30-degree angle on the back side. Most campus boards run between 10 and 20 degrees tilt out, so if you have a 30-degree angle cut on there, you're gonna have a nice positive grip no matter what type of campus board or how that campus board is built. Now this saw that I have doesn't actually go deep enough to cut all the way through a 2x4 when you have it at an angle. So I'm left with this little ridge. I don't know if you can see that, but there's this little lip there. And that's where this nice trick with the sanding block comes into. I learned this while I was working with Rockworks by a gentleman named Chaz. Thank you, Chaz, if you're watching this. The sanding belts are nice and aggressive and really good sandpaper, and then you put a block of wood in there and you just, it's this really good tool. And I can come in here almost like a wood rasp and just take off that edge super quick. So if you see that sharp edge that was there, it is no longer there. Now you are going to have to do a little bit more sanding than just that, but we'll get to there. We have our top bevel here, and then we're going to take the same angle, a 30-degree angle, and come in somewhere about right there. And we want to leave a little space here to there, maybe a 1/4 inch, where it is flat, so we're not actually taking all of that off, and that's going to help us give that rounded effect afterwards when we sand it down. Okay, so we're going to come in right there, maybe even a little bit more. I'm going to eyeball it, and then I'll mark where I need to put my fence and then make that cut. Board down, so it doesn't move. 3x4 on the back, so that makes a nice level working surface. This guard, man, get in the way. Gotta keep it there. Okay. Now I marked that, so I know where that needs to go. I found my, oh yeah, safety glasses. Perfect. Now that we're all done smoothing this baby out, you may be thinking that we're all done. Now, if you are going to just screw this onto a wall, we're pretty much done. You can just determine what length that you want it. I like to have my rungs at 22 inches. This just happens to be 44 inches without cutting it. So if all of these are 44 inches, then my distance, oh, I just got a sliver, ow. 22 inches is perfect because you can just split this in half. Now the reason why I didn't split that in half before is because this long plane is much easier to smooth down altogether than if it were in two separate pieces, and then I can also get a little bit more uniform finish on it as well. Now I want to be able to bolt this to the wall. And in here, my T-nut pattern is a 6-inch grid. So I have marked out on the back side 6 inches all the way through before I made any cuts. And I'm going to go from the back forwards. If I go down through the front and my bit is a little sideways, then that means that my hole is going to be off on the back, and that's where it needs to be perfect. This is a 7/16 bit. We're not drilling it on a drill press, so the bit isn't going to be perfectly going down. If it was, they would all look like this, but this is a little bit higher, this is way high, and they drop back down, so yeah, that's why we drill from the back. Otherwise, these wouldn't be going on at all. Set your saw back to 0. Now I know that this side is 1 inch away from this blade surface, so I measured out 1 inch away. I'm gonna cut. We have completed the challenge. We have 2 campus rungs that were made from a single piece of free wood that we got down at the home improvement store. And I actually really like this profile and the way that it turned out a lot more than the other campus rungs that I made using my router table and table saw. So it worked out really well. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have, please hit that subscribe button down below if you're new, and also hit that notification bell so you know when these videos are coming out next. They will be coming out at random. I don't know when they're coming out. Also hit that like button. That lets me know that I'm doing something of value and gives me encouragement to keep on going. So I will see you next time right here on Climber Dad.